Hey Taurus, what's up Taurus? TT here. We're going to be doing your next 7-day predictions. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hold on a second, let me fix this. All right. Have mercy. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. All right, so I'm already getting channel messages for you guys. Thank you for closing the door. I appreciate you, mama. So, let's jump right into it. How you guys doing? If you're new to the live, welcome. If y'all are returning, welcome back. The next 7-day predictions, we're gonna cover the self love journey. So anything in regards to you, your love life, your career, your finances, all those great things. We're gonna tap in and see what's the prediction for you. All right, let's see here. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy for Taurus over the next 7 days? I'm hearing something about mockingbird. Okay, so a mockingbird can be significant here. I'm hearing that song by Eminem. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Renee, Natalise? I don't know how to say your name, so I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Hey, Tamika. So, what's the overall energy for Taurus over the next 7 days? What's the overall energy? All right, we got Enterprise. So there is something to do with destiny here, Taurus, over the next 7 days. You will conquer, you will persevere over a situation. If this is in regards to your career, I see you really breaking some type of threshold, having some form of a breakthrough in your career. It's gonna feel very liberating. Like you're gonna feel, excuse me, like you are really released from something, like you're free from something. Okay, so that's good energy for your overall energy. Let's keep going. Overall energy for Taurus, Spirit. All right, we have detachment here. Okay, so what you need to know in regards to detachment, your overall energy over the next 7 days, is really perspective based. So, what you give your attention to, what you focus on, you're very aware of the give and take of reciprocity when it comes to relationships. Something is activating in you psychologically that is clearing the path or a channel of communication between you and someone else. So it's like the floodgates of love is being opened up. If you've been very alone, had to spend a lot of time to yourself, I feel as if you're going to feel safe, protected, like you can actually tap in and connect with people when you want to. And you have like the freedom as well to reserve your energy for yourself, okay? And work on other projects. You're going to have a healthy balance this over the next 7 days in regards to how you interact with relationships. I don't really see you pulling back entirely. I feel like you with this rose energy here, you're aware that you have the choice to say no. You're aware of your choices in relationships, partnerships, whether it's romantic, platonic, or with family. You no longer feel bad about telling people no this week. So it does feel as if people are going to be guided to you, whether that's to reconcile, whether that's to kind of tell their side of the story. They kind of want to clear the air. All right. People you haven't communicated with are going to feel called or drawn to making things right with you, especially if the truth hurt in some type of situation. I feel like your truth in regards to what you will and will not accept has it's been hurtful. Okay. So hurt people in regards to you speaking your truth and just saying what you will and will not do are going to finally have the mirror turned on them And they're going to be looking at the situation or the dynamic of the situation and saying, you know what, I could have held a open space for you. I could have handled something differently. I don't want to be in this. I don't want to hold on to this. So it does feel like a spiritual shift. It feels like your ancestors, your spiritual team is really leading the way to clear the path of emotions, clear the air. And this will also allow for healthy love connections to blossom in a more, how do I say this? A more prosperous way, rather than it being like, okay, well, another one bites the dust, another situation that just I have to put water under the bridge. So you're no longer placing things and tucking them away like out of sight, out of mind. I don't care. You're really facing the truth of what you do and don't care about. And it's important this week, okay? Spiritually, that you have these experiences, so you know that you're not harboring any feelings. I don't feel like it's a test as where spirit is testing your ability to say no, because I can see that you got really good at saying no so well. Okay. So spirit is saying you're kind of too good at saying no to the point where it may stifle your overall growth and development. So this week it's more about seeing every opportunity as just an opportunity versus an attack or a test or something that you have to conquer. That energy of conquering goals and personal dreams and ambitions are placed in a more healthier area of your life. So this way your love channel can really connect and open up in a prosperous way. So kudos to you, Taurus, for doing a wonderful job this week, because I can already see it in the cards that um it's like foreshadowed. It's there. It's already here. You get what I'm saying? So let's see. Do 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 do. So this is about legends as well. I'm seeing something about legends have been told. You may connect with a lot of different people that are on your level. They are legends themselves. They have conquered certain battles. So the maturity level this week of people that are being spiritually placed around you have mastered, because we have 1111 here, but we also have 111. And then we have 711. So there's a lot around seeing things from a higher perspective, right? Seeing things from a elevated state of consciousness. It's really anchoring your purpose, which will take you further than just utilizing. I feel like you're shifting out of utilizing pain as purpose and more as divine guidance or divine universal energy as a gateway or a channel to really express all, like you're bringing it all together this week. That's what I'm picking up on. You're creating, some of you, this may come up in the form of, let's say, for example, you went through certain traumas growing up and stuff like that. And now you go from talking about your trauma to creating a support group on Facebook or a support group on TikTok that creates a resource for people to have access to a plethora of options, a plethora of networks of other people that went through the same thing. And so now, instead of you just using yourself as the example, you create an even broader scope that allows people to have more versatility, more diversity in regards to whatever this is that you're bringing into fruition. So that's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing here. And this may be also something to do, because I'm seeing like relationship counselors, advice, how to survive this. So you're taking your survival skills that you mastered and you're repurposing them this week. That's what I'm seeing. All right, let's keep going. Wow, Taurus, you have a great achievement this week coming in for you. It feels like you're something at work here. You're going to achieve something monumental this week. Like I said, I was experiencing a spark or a breakthrough. Like you're going you're going through this door blazing, like you're on fire, and it's the beginning of the next 10, 20 years for you. Yeah, especially with this 10, like this year is really going to set you up for the next 10 years. But this week, particularly, they want you to pay attention to the sparks of inspiration that you get, whether it's through something you see outside on your way to the grocery store, or something that may come across your phone as an inspiration. Whatever makes that the pit of your gut kind of feel like nervous or afraid, that's what you want to tap into. That's what you want to pull from, because that's where the magic is going to happen. And the difference between you and how you used to manifest is your perspective. So I feel like for a long time you were like in a cyclone, right? Trying to find your way down a particular road, trying to find your way down a particular path, not really having a clear channel to express that. However, you have been through a lot of things. You have gone through a lot of experiences that make you qualify for something specific. So you were in a cyclone of negative reinforcement, right? Because a lot of times on traumatic journeys, you start off by using your pain, right? Negative experiences, and you repurpose it to work for you, right? What I'm seeing you do here strategically is this breakthrough allows you to control the direction of that storm, right? So you're no longer just uprooting things and clearing out the energy and having this storm tear everything down and tapping into destruction. And sometimes destruction is good, right? Because you have to get rid of the old in order to bring forth the new. But what I see you doing this week specifically is magical, where you're having this breakthrough, and now that there's nothing there to clear out, you're moving in a positive direction. So anytime that you're doing something new that you haven't done automatically, like you were on autopilot, you were doing something automatically, it's all you knew. This week, what's happening is you're starting to weave things in a positive direction rather than counterclockwise. So you're no longer being counterproductive, and you're utilizing the universal energy in a productive way. So the productivity for you is where the monumental energy is predicting. And I feel like this is where you kind of practice. This is telling me practice is through the failures, right? Practicing and playing with it is how you're really going to have something more smooth sailing down in the later on in the future. So do I feel like it's going to be perfect starting out? No. But you got to start somewhere, and I see you starting somewhere specifically. You have an idea in mind. You have a vision. It's clear. You feel inspired, and you're going to take it by the horns, and you're going to run. You're going to take that by the horns and ride that bull like a Taurus would, like a true Taurus would. So, yeah, so it's going to feel as if now you're the crafter, you're the creator of the next 10, 20 years of your life. So it's like you're now building the blocks for a new foundation. Your perception and how you interact with your reality, every brick that you lay down will be built on a positive perspective versus the negative one you were born into, or the negative one that life circumstances kind of led you to experience for a period or fragment of your life. I hope that makes sense, right? So let's see what your spiritual team needs to tell you. So, your spiritual team is pretty much saying, I like this for you, Taurus. I really like this for you, because they're pretty much telling you that no matter what may come your way, no matter what circumstances may look like, it has absolutely no more power over you. So if you were dealing with a situation, because we have acquisition here, where you felt like you were bound to a particular story or narrative or expectation in regards to relationships. Like I said, relationships are bigger than just romance. Okay? Relationships are partnerships. It's family. It's how you interact with your reality, Taurus. Your your spiritual team is really coming through saying this week specifically they want you to pay attention to how free you feel to express your love, how free you feel to just say things that's on your heart. I see you speaking from the heart this week. I really see you feeling like you have enough space in your heart to communicate in a way where it's not so judgmental and it's not so critical, and more or less it's expansive, right? It's like it's bountiful. I feel like you have some type of activation this week in regards to a destiny. Like you see here with this palm energy, you're activating some type of destiny that you have always had, like a line in your hand. That's what I'm seeing here. Like you were always going to feel this pull to this particular path. Everything that has happened up until this moment, whenever you're guided to this reading, no matter how many weeks go by, this is your confirmation that the lines in your hand have always told the story, has always foretold the story of your future. Okay. And you're going to get that type of confirmation this week. And it feels like it's going to come in subtle ways. Random people, you're going to be like, wow, that person's not mad at me anymore. Wow, this situation works out. Wow, I never thought I would be okay to look at a picture or see someone's face and not feel hurt. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a plethora of things that give you this concrete confirmation that like you did it. You did it. And you see inheritance here, like your destiny is protected. Your birthright is protected. And whatever cycle of a negative ending that you may have experienced lifetime after lifetime, okay, time and time again, that cyclone, okay, of feeling like those walls can never come down and you have to protect, hide. That's changing. This is your lifetime. Okay? This is your lifetime where the story changes for you. That's what they're telling me. Like you're protected. We have inheritance, protection, and authority. I feel as if what you need to know, wow, and then you have fortune too. What you need to know is anything that comes in your way, the path is going to be cleared for you. I'm going to repeat that again. Anything that comes in the way when destiny is involved and it is something that is ordained, prophesied, whatever you believe in, okay? Take how it resonates. Nothing is going to be able to stop that. It will be derailed. It would be like there would be divine intervention, okay? Especially with this authority here. I feel like there's great power and authority over this entire situation, over this entire, like, if I could describe it, it feels like many lifetimes you have gone through experiences where it always ends a particular type of way for you. But every lifetime you got smarter, you got wiser, you got stronger. And no matter how many times you reacclimate or you re-simulate back into the 3D, every time you stored information in this memory bank, okay? Think of your memory, the Akashic like a memory bank. And so now you've made it to the end of the rope where every possible negative experience that you could have possibly encountered, you did in those lifetimes. And so now you have every last single marker in your Akashic that says, hey, I went counterclockwise to the end of the world. All right. And now I want to obliterate that. And now I want to tread positive experiences. So it's like, if I could describe this is going to sound very quantum right quick, but this is a thing for those of you that kind of know what I'm talking about. Think of it like science, right? And we're talking about the evolution of The evolution of beings, creatures, right? You know how you have all types of insects, you have all types of mammals, creation in general. Pretty much they're saying that you've lived every lifetime as every perspective. You've lived every lifetime as every creature. And so overall you're overall well balanced and well versed. And so if I could describe this in a quantum way, it would be like incarnating with like the perfect ingredients already inside of you, but you just have to the infinite possibility is already inside of you because you've already experienced every, you know, every vision of creation, every perspective of creation. So now it's like you may not remember, but at any given time the solution is just going to appear. You get it? It's just going to appear. And that's why domination with all of these religious and limited belief systems can no longer, you know, affect you. You know, it can no longer affect you in the same way. It no longer has power or authority over you because you're the one that broke it. You're the one that broke the pattern. You're the one that interrupted the cycle. Okay. And so what's to come next is you earned it. You earned it. Yes. Thank you, Renee. See, Renee knows something about that. All right, so, All right, so we have authority and assertion. Yikes. Okay. Hold on. So you don't have to get anyone back. You don't have to get anyone back. You don't have to, this week, you don't even have to focus on the negativity. Anything pointing fingers and trying to intimidate you or trying to make you feel the feeling of you have no control over this, it's happening to me. Anything trying to victimize you or make you feel like you have to like retaliate or get your, justice back. I feel like I'm speaking to a crowd of Taurians that are shifting from that victim mentality of I need retribution. This has happened to me. Woe is me. And you're crossing over into you knowing that you're your own worst critic. And sometimes, even though you may block out other people in relationships or family, friends, or whatever, to protect yourself, you may not have realized that you adopted certain negative thinking or negative self-talk that also was hindering other areas of your life. So you had to go on this journey of confronting your self-critic, right? And then become aware of it and then forgive yourself for speaking over yourself in that way. Forgive yourself for perceiving anything that was ever said or deemed over you to be true. And now that's the liberation that I'm feeling here. And I do feel as if you have some type of mentor, teacher, soulmate here, because with the emperor energy, this is definitely telling me you have some type of soulmate that is facilitating, okay, this blossoming that's happening. I feel like this blossoming is happening in your subconscious realm, but only you could open this door in your subconscious realm, because you kind of gridlocked it or hardwired your subconscious realm to like fuck anybody up that ever tries to go into your subconscious realm to tamper with stuff. But you did that because of so many experiences. So you guys are my pals this week, where you may get a lot of your awakenings through movies, through visual art. Okay, something has to invoke a feeling inside of you that allows you to surrender. No one can do that for you because you have to experience the presence of God or the presence of spirit in that creation, where you realize that I had a hand in that. You know what I'm saying? I see God in that, or something to that degree. That's what I'm seeing for your overall energy. So that's like your as above energy. And so we're going to take it down a little bit lower and get into your predictions for let's get into your direct predictions for career, finance, love, all that great jazz. So what are the predictions over the next 7 days for Taurus? I heard keep on knocking, but you can't get in. All right, so you may have a door knock, or somebody may knock on your door. They may want to talk to you. Not to worry, right? Because we see as above, the most real, like the 3D energy is, yes, it's really happening, but the real energy is where we just came from, what we just talked about. So the 5D is real, and the 3D is only a fragment of what's real. Okay. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. So I feel like doubt is being eradicated as well. You're not for everybody, Taurus. Okay. You're not for everybody. Everybody's not going to get you, and that's okay. That's all right. All right. Predictions for Taurus over the next 7 days. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. We have Justice in reverse. You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Sheesh. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so you know how I was telling you the reality of the 3D is not real? And pretty much everything that the 3D is depicting right now is reversed. It's reversed to everything that I just told you about, which is confirming for me that this is moving by faith and not by sight. Everything in your 3D perspective is going to appear to be, well, nothing's happening for me. I don't have good boundaries. It is going to appear to be that. Do I feel as if other people are reflecting that? No. What I feel like this is logic. Logic right here. What you're aware of with your logical brain, your logical eyesight is saying, I don't physically have a tangible person. I don't physically have the money. I don't physically have anything extra going for myself. So how can I perceive something that's not here? Well, it's because you not having it here doesn't mean that it's not there. Okay? It doesn't mean that. 10 of Swords. But that's the easiest way to hurt you. That's the easiest way to make you condemn yourself. That's the easiest way to make you doubt yourself, is by making your 3D physical experience that much more down low, to the point where you'll do it yourself. This is energetically having experiences or situations that really make you want to step out of that knowing, make you want to step out of that alignment, make you want to doubt yourself, make you want to feel like, no, I don't know about all of that. It sounds good, but faith without works is dead, and I got to put in the work. I got to force it. And you really don't have to force it to flow. Okay? You really don't. That's what these cards are saying. But I do see you having the urge to do it. Like, I got to get there quicker. I'm running out of time. There's this energy of I'm late for a very important date. No time to wait. I'm late. And you're not late. You're not. So as you're going through this uncomfortable experience of detaching from a struggle journey, detaching from survival mode, detaching from struggle love, um, it won't be a completely graceful experience is what it's pretty much saying. You're going to have bad days, but if you can master how to identify that you're having a bad day and shift your perspective a lot quicker, the more in alignment you remain, and the more that energy can flow directly towards you, and then you'll be successful. I see you successfully combating these thoughts, these feelings, and these doubts in this week. Mhm. I feel it. I see it for you. I do feel like there is a sense of loneliness for companionship. I do sense a sense longing, like longing to connect, longing to celebrate, longing to get out of this funk this week. Um, I do feel like work has been a distraction for you, but anytime that you're in this workaholic, obsessing, I gotta get it, I have to do what, I gotta force it, that's really when you get out of that alignment. And this can happen during doing simple things every day, like taking care of your household chores, your household responsibilities. That can bring up or trigger limited beliefs, right? Because you look around your house and you're like, I got a long list of things to do. So you're battling between adulting and being childlike, adulting and being like responsibility and imagination. And I feel like you are, mm, I'm going to say irritated. I think you're irritated this week because I just feel like you wish you didn't have to do any of it, but you feel like you have to do it because bills got to be paid, responsibilities had to be done. Okay. Um, some of you guys, if you've lost jobs or you don't feel like you're able to focus or something like that, um, I am seeing something along the lines of if this is a loss of a job, or like having to take either this is maternity leave or having to take a leave of absence in a particular job, or being laid off. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but it got really specific. I do see like the fear of being laid off, the fear of being, I feel like a lot of this may not even be your energy. If it is your energy, then you know how to shift it, right? Because spirit is not going to tell you what's going on in your life without telling you how to the remedy to fix these issues, right? So if it's a perspective shift, you can do something as small as give yourself permission to have a cheat day. Okay. And the cheat day could be something as simple as eating some cake. I don't know. It can be really simple, especially if it's something like, okay, normally I stay in the house, I don't really get out much. I'm shy, I'm limited, I don't have the resources. This is like still shaking it off and getting out there, even if it's for a walk. Okay, because I do feel as if you have to be the cultivator of that good feeling every day. Every day it's not going to be there, but you can make it there. You can make the happiness appear. Okay, finding a hobby or doing something like that. So I see here a drastic shift in energy. Okay. Um, hold on, cause we got some things happening. I do feel like this is not all your energy. That's what I feel. I feel like this is not all your energy. I feel like someone is watching from the sidelines this week as well, and they are unhappy with their life. So you may feel the shadow, because this person here is dancing. So that could be you too, Taurus, and you may sense that, someone is thinking about you, or someone is focusing on wanting to talk. This could be someone calling you to vent, and you may acquire some type of attachment, and it's like they're venting, but sometimes, because that's what I'm seeing here, it's like someone is like, oh, love never happens for me. You could be at work, you can work in the medical field or something, and you may come across a patient or someone, patient family member, where they're like looking at your life and they're saying, they're venting, and you may be very empathic. And as an empath, what do empaths do? You start solving problems and saying, oh, you could do it too. And you start to encourage and all those different wonderful things. But whoever is standing as your mirror, they're aware that they're no longer able to mirror to you their insecurities. And so they're just lingering around you energetically. So once upon a time, I do feel as if friends, family, foes, it doesn't matter. You guys were once mirroring each other. And so to look at you in a way where it's like, wow, something is really different about you. We no longer look alike. We no longer talk alike. We're no longer flocking together. And I have to stare at you longer, or I have to watch you longer to try to get a feel of who this new person is. So a lot of you Tauruses, you have a new attitude. You got a new perspective. You're a whole new being out here. And so this is also the realm of inspiration too. So this week, people will feel inspired by you through watching you. It's a crossbreed between envy and jealousy a little bit, okay? But sometimes, in order to perceive light in darkness, you got to be able to see the fact that someone can see your light in a dark place, that already speaks volumes in itself, because they're going to be forever changed. What you need to know, Taurus, if you are on the opposite end of this, where I'm talking about you being the light in a dark space, is you need to know you need to know when to, like, when is enough, okay? You don't have to be in that space or that environment all day long. You know what I'm saying? And absorb. No, you have to let it pass through, okay? Remember, the light moves with you. Wherever you go, the light goes. So you don't have to stay longer than you need to. And this is where you were practicing, right? All your life. One of the biggest things you had to learn with the 9 of Wands in reverse is to know when it's time to leave, when it's time to say goodnight. Don't double up being in a dark space. Don't double up being in a negative environment. You get in, you get out, okay? If you know you gotta check in at work, clock in. Remember that though you may walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you do not have to fear no evil, because your rod, which is your intuition, is always going to tell you when it's time to go, when it's time to detach, and when it's time to emotionally remove yourself from any type of dynamic or situation. So you don't ever, it's a moving vessel. You're becoming a moving vessel. You're moving with this light. You're a lot more intentional with how you wield this light. And this is your training new grounds. It feels like you're in a whole another simulation. Not every person that tells you their problems means that you need to go and sit there and tell them how to solve their problems, right? Yeah. You don't got to sit there for 8 hours out the day trying to tell people how to wake up. Okay? You just keep it moving. You drop some crumbs, but you got to let them pick it up, right? And if they can't pick it up, then that's not your responsibility. All right. God drops crumbs and clues all day. If God did it for you, you wouldn't know how to pick up the clues, pick up the crumbs, and piece that shit together. So that's really to just encourage you this week. You're going to feel extremely successful. I'm also seeing you I don't know if you're going to be driving somewhere. Is Taurus driving somewhere? I don't feel like you're driving somewhere. I feel like you're just at work. You got a lot of stairs at work. Something that you do for work. You're shining. Baby, let me tell you something. You are shining, 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 shining. Yeah, all of this winning. This is beautiful. Okay, I know the cards may not look like that for you, but I can see into the future. Let's see. All right, predictions for Taurus. Predictions for Taurus. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air, y'all. All right, Spirit. 5 cards for Taurus. Predictions for Taurus. So we have Beetle, good fortune. Okay. You may resonate with like Egyptian artifacts. Okay, you may be drawn to looking at different documentaries. Some of you guys are about to get a history or her story lesson. All right, you may find that the universe is sending you a lot of information by way of, I'm hearing Thoth. Okay, so emerald tablets and different things like that is coming up for you this week as well. News is on the way. A lot of downloads, a whole lot of downloads. I'm seeing a lot of messaging, higher level conversation, work, achievement, success. How to Be an Ant is also a good read. One thing about the ant colony, anywhere that they go, anything that they touch, that's a valuable resource, like food, right? That's one of the valuable resources to an ant. They leave behind pheromones that lets other ants know, like, hey, on this path, this is where I found good fortune. This is where good things happen for me. This is where I found some food. So you're going to be able to see that the universe is giving you breadcrumbs, okay, clues by way of being able to pick up on the scent or being able to pick up on like, clue, I get it. You're going to be able to pick up on these nudges. And it's going to act like pheromone. You're going to be drawn to it. You're going to be attracted to it. And it's going to be like a golden egg, or, you know, just like a feast that you can consume from, and then, you know, reprocess it. And it's going to make you a lot of great fortune. Yep. And I feel like it's not going to take you long at all to catch on. Okay, you catch on fast. That's what they're telling me. You catch on fast. Especially, like I said, if you've been feeling as if something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, you're going to be like, oh, this way is so much easier. This, like, you're gonna fall in love with some type of communication this week. It's like, it's wise, it's universal. You're just gonna, I'm picking up that wand, that Knight of Wands energy again from the first spread, where you're like inspired. It's like a risk you want to take. Yeah. And it's something to do with your work. And you're going to be like, ooh, you left this for me? Ooh, okay. Like, I see you just having a wonderful love affair with the universe. That's the best way I could describe it. It feels like satisfaction. It feels orgasmic. It feels like the sun, the moon, the mountains, the rivers, they all got together and had a baby. that's the best way I could. And in your own world and in your own mind, ain't nothing lacking here. Okay? Ain't nothing lacking here. It's just love. What I told you, didn't I say your rod and your staff is going to comfort you in difficult times? Spirit is not playing with you at all. At all, at all. It says you will be taken care of in difficult times. The table, the food. You know how ants, like, they don't go there and be eating it. You know, I've always wondered, do ants be like cheating a little bit and eating some of the food before they bring it back to everybody? Or do they just, because I really feel like ants, whatever they can carry, they often carry more than the size of their body. So your load of whatever it is that you're doing, understand it's always going to be more than it appears like you should be able to carry. So your responsibilities, you got two jobs, right? Or you may not look like the circumstances that you're in. And that's because you're an ant. Okay? So you don't look like your circumstances, but you can carry this. You were built for this. And I feel like you're going to be taking a lot of these crumbs, a lot of these nuggets, a lot of these gems, and you're going to be like preparing a feast. You're preparing a feast, a harvest. And you know, it's okay. I feel like in this phase, you do have, like, spirit has paired you with someone that is going to, like, someone from a past life. Y'all have known each other. Okay. You recognize each other's soul. They're going to be showing you the way. How to fly above, how to take a aerial, perspective over situations. And at any given time, if you feel like you want to tap out or you feel confused, I feel as if you need this. Okay. It feels like pineapples. You know what pineapples are for? I don't know what pineapples mean to you, but pineapples, you know, it's like, okay, if you have a day where you feel like I can't do this, there is going to be someone that is like gonna have the right words, they're gonna say the right things, and it's just the spark, just the inspiration that you need to remind you why you're doing the things that you're doing, to remind you why you are destined for this. Okay, and you will see. Listen, spirit finna show you how it's done. Okay, it's finna show you how it's done. Look at this, what I told you. Love. The best thing to do as a Taurus is to utilize what you're made of. You are made of love. You are Venusian energy. So anytime that you have been hurt so much to the point where you step out of that love frequency, you block all of these beautiful blessings. Because you were created from love. You are the spokesperson, the representative of divine unconditional love. And love is not one dimensional, it's multi-dimensional. And so you have to take every situation that come across your table with great responsibility, but it's not a bad responsibility. I feel as if you're making a lot of love on this table. Okay, y'all could be making love on table for real. I am seeing that. Okay, or it's something going down on the table. I didn't want to mix food with, sex, but all of that is kind of included. It's kind of included. Yeah. Tables is different for everybody. So table could be a bed. Table could be a lot of things. Oh, yeah. You gotta have somewhere to put it. I'm also seeing like making meals as well. Like I see you talking to your food while you're making food. Some people in the kitchen stirring. And you making love to the dish that you about to eat. Some of y'all laying y'all little gourmet stuff. Y'all little parsleys and y'all decorating y'all plate. And you're like, yeah, turn the plate this way. Taking pictures of what you eating and stuff. You, Taurus, you out here springing new energy. So you're going to get that love out one way or another. All right. Oh, snap. Oh, snap, Taurus. Hold on. Okay, so there are 4 sides to an Empress energy. So divine feminine energy. There are 4 sides. 4 versions, 4 sides, 4 archetypes, whatever. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Right now, what I feel like you are tapping into is the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The aspect of these archetypes that you are utilizing, playing with, it does feel very seductive, okay? Male or female, it doesn't matter. But, oh, Spirit, give me the word. It's getting hot in here. So let me explain something to you, okay? Listen, y'all know when I get serious, this means something big, okay? Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a second. All right, so what I'm seeing here is sensuality. Okay, the Queen of Wands in reverse in this particular spread is giving me sensuality. Okay, euphoric. The Queen of Cups is also tapping into astral realms, especially when in the reverse. This is outer body experiences. This is Tantra. Okay, this is a lot of kind of like coasting in the air, hovering over your own body, not being too stuck in either or realm, but kind of like moving as a spirit in real time. Okay? And as you're going through this, as you're going through this, you are being spiritually covered. I'm going to say spiritually covered. I do feel like the King of Swords energy is giving you a safe place to really explore your dark feminine energy. Okay. And so this is like, it's not extreme. I don't see it being extreme, but what I do see it is, it's meant to like, so you ever saw on Blue Beetle? Okay, so on Blue Beetle, y'all remember when, so he had like this beetle inside of him, right? And it was inside of him pretty much already. It was there because it had kind of like, but they didn't really integrate or they didn't really sync because he had to accept it, right? He had to accept that they were integrating, and then it would happen more automatically, and it would be something that like transforming, okay? Changing bodies, transforming, something like that. Long story short, at first, the only way for him to access that ability was by on the brink of something extreme. And on the brink of anything extreme, it depicts the Nine of Wands energy, right? The extreme experience brought this gift out of me, right? The trauma brought that gift out of me. The negative experience brought that gift out of me. Okay? The fear of falling off of a rooftop brought the gift of the blue beetle out, right? However, what you're learning over the next 7 days, it doesn't require a traumatic experience to turn this gift on. It doesn't require the brink of fear or the brink of death or the brink of something negative in order to awaken this energy inside of yourself. That is what the journey that I see someone on this week. All right. And so instead of needing negative experiences to do this, you're about to do this under the safety, the guide and safety of someone that is spiritually well versed at doing this. This is someone like, not Moana, but I forgot his name. You know how with the little thing he could turn into a bird? He just did it, Maui. Okay, yeah. So like think of it like Moana with a Maui. And Maui is indirectly showing Moana how to shapeshift. Pretty much. And shapeshift in the context of how to shift your perspective, how to shift your become an animal totem, okay, how to embody the bird, how to embody the beetle, embodiment of a very powerful archetype, embodiment, okay. I hope that makes sense for whoever it's meant to make sense for. And I feel like if you are shy, right? I don't see you being shy this week. I see you very much like the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you know when a Taurus feels confident in a partner, a friend, a lover, anyone. When Taurus feels completely confident and comfortable and safe with someone, a version of you, Taurus, will always come out that nobody gets to see. That's what I'm seeing here. A version of you is being born. It's always been there, but you're letting it out far more frequently. You're playing with it and you feel safe to do that. Yeah, that's what you're doing. And you're doing it like instantly with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're not like, no, should I don't know. You're not playing coy, you're not playing timid. This is really like on, like you're doing it on demand, like yourself. You want this, you're gonna do it. That's what I'm seeing here. And listen, honey, it don't take you long to master anything. You hear what I'm saying? So this week you're gonna master something, and I see you wanting more. I see you wanting teach, like I want to learn something new. I see you desiring more. It's like you are. It's not hunter energy, but it's like a thirst. You're being fed spiritually. Yeah, you're being fed. You're being fed books, you're being fed knowledge, you're being fed wisdom, and then you're taking that information and you're alchemizing it in a very productive way. Very, Yep, just look at that. Missing you, craving, desiring. So what happens when Taurus, anytime you activate this energy inside of yourself, all right, what happens? Everything, every fragment that you have ever came across, every fragment is going to be thinking of you, desiring you. This is going to invoke a lot of pain. The opposite, okay? The opposite. It's going to invoke something in fragments that have come across your energy or your light. And it's going to bring, like I said, what's it going to bring? It's going to attract the light. The light attracts the dark. But again, as the mirror, you have the ability now, and that's what someone is teaching you, to turn darkness into light, alchemize it, transmute it. You feel me? What's up, Big Mama? Next 7 days for Taurus. So we got stress. We got thinking. We have family in reverse. We have intimacy in reverse. And silence in reverse. Okay, so you're Taurus, you're quiet, but you're doing a whole lot of talking. Like you're quiet, but you're doing a whole lot of talking. And it's not saying that it's a bad thing. It's pretty much saying that your talking that you're doing, it's nonverbal. Okay, it's energetic, it's felt. So you have this week, you just got people stressing over you. because you're no longer this wallflower. You are no longer limited. Your potential has been activated. You once used to sit around and just see the potential in other people, but you're existing. You're thriving in your own potential, and that is going to have a lot of people stressing over you this week. So there is a potential series of events that may come up in regards to arguments over who did this, who did that. Think of it like chaotic energy a little bit. Trying to force you to talk to me, Taurus, tell me, tell me something. Listen to me. So there is a lot of manic energy here too, as well. Because again, those that have experienced, when you activate this type of energy inside of yourself, this is what y'all been avoiding for a long time. It's like, I don't want to let this out until I'm with the right person, or until I'm at the right level. Really, that's what was holding you back, was not activating this inside of yourself, or allowing the potential to become infinite. So now that you're doing it this week, and you are like rising like a phoenix, some of y'all may be going through like Kundalini rising again in some way. And that's why I was picking up on the Tantra energy as well. So it's showing up in the form of like, talk to me. So you're going to have people that spirit did not bring to you, but it's something that's just going to be flocking to you. So just be aware of it. I don't feel like spirit is telling you to be afraid of it, because you're protected. Like I said, you don't got to say nothing back. You don't got to do nothing. All right. You already have boundaries. Someone's going to try to get you to lower your boundaries in more than one way. And it's because you're in this phoenix feminine energy is coming out. And so someone wants you to waste all of that cultivation of that divine feminine energy on arguing. Waste all of that creation, that curated potion on simple arguments. It's distractions. And there you go. You have the King of Swords again. So some of y'all, this may be an archetype of like an archangel, all right, or a master teacher of some sort. But for many of you, your divine counterpart just don't play about you. Let's just call that for what it is. I know, ain't the energy giving? All right, so any foolish attempt that's ever taken to you while you're in this rising, like while y'all out here like rising out of the coffins and stuff and astral traveling, all of that's you're going to be protected. Okay? It's like right in the nick of time. It's like your lightweight is handled. Right in the nick of time. It would be very foolish and reckless, but they're going to do what they want to do regardless. So the games begin. Okay? So yeah, these are people that, situations, people, because they know you leveling up, you're ascending spiritually, your high priestess is activated. Okay? So you have a couple of, you gave everybody their feelings back. That don't belong to me. Thank you. You can take your feelings back. Okay? That's not my energy. I'm not feeling none of this. Doesn't belong to me. So you're appropriating you're giving everybody, like, take your energy back, take these feelings. Taurus, y'all not playing this week. Okay, so we have courting men. So yeah, this could be some very professional communication. All right, so I see you getting out the house, Taurus. Yeah. Karma, I'm telling you, you are leaving behind a karmic storyline. I'm telling you, you got the Ice King twice. All right. Clarify this karma. Ice Queen. I'm telling y'all, this is just confirmation. So y'all could be divorcees, mothers, discernment. If there's a house situation or your peace is being interrupted, don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Okay? Don't even worry about it. That's what I'm hearing. You just continue doing what you're doing, okay? Cause I see you good. You okay? Yeah. So we have vow. I told you. So you have a spiritual. There's a spiritual commitment. You are not going through this dark period. You're not going through this wilderness. You will be reborn on the other side. Everyone has their assignment. You're going to be reborn on the other side. I told you. And a lot of you guys, I'm seeing if you're trying this week as well. Oh man. What is this? Taurus, are you moving? Taurus, someone wants to know where you're moving, who you're talking to, what you're doing. Okay. Someone trying to bully you. They don't matter. Origin. Wow. When I tell you like your connection, your communication spiritually is top tier. Okay? Nothing is going to be able to break this spiritual union, this spiritual connection. Nothing's going to stop this from coming. This is it. Taurus, I feel like I'm watching a graduation. I'm watching like a lot of, this is a level up to graduation. More importantly, you're graduating you're graduating from an old story into a new story. You're writing a new book. This is a whole new book, a whole new world. I don't care what nobody say. That's what this is. So what people got to say about it, it don't even matter. I'm telling you, like you're locked in. No, it doesn't matter what the rest of the world looks like. You're locked in. Ain't no switching up. This is like a vow of this entire fruition coming into fruition. You got us here. So last time. Aw, y'all don't make me cry. Don't do me like that. Look at that perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. Magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. You have shedding, and it says you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. And then we have reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. So I feel like what they're saying as far as like, these are just ingredients. Okay. The next 7 days, you are in the kitchen and you cooking. You hear me? You are cooking. So you already know what you don't want. So there's no need to focus on that anymore. You can let that go. You can shed that old perspective, that old narrative. Like, you know what it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So when the distractions come about and be trying to make you doubt what you know you doing, ain't nothing wrong with what you're doing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm telling you, you activating gifts out here. All right. You're building connections. You're letting go of drama. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work in a better position. You could get more money with the deals as well. And then connections. Build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So this is just confirming like everything that we said with the cards. Period. All right, let's get your closing messages, Taurus. And I want you guys to have the best week ever. And y'all already know every day there will be a channeled message. This feels really good. I feel like we're going to have a wonderful week. It's about time. It's about time, Taurus. It's been a long time. All right, so let's see what animals are coming out for you. What spirit animals are coming for? Are you highlighting for Taurus over the next 7 days? I know this week has been it's been evolving, okay? Wave of emotions, but it's all good. It's all good. All good things. What's y'all spirit animal? Let's see what comes out. Let's play right quick. What's your spirit animal? Drop it in the chat right quick. If you're watching this on replay, you can drop it in the comment section, but definitely drop your spirit animal. What you identify right now. Let me drink some water. We got tigers. Okay. Wolf, butterfly, jaguar, bear. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. Who sings that song? Jasmine Sullivan. I want to. All right, so y'all want to sit on the I'm done with y'all. I'm done, Taurus. Y'all playlist is a serious thing, okay? Wolf for real, orca, lying, not a sloth. Okay, orcas, giraffe. I want to sit. All right, we have. Look what we got. We got snow leopard, self-resilience. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. I heard it's all connected. Something about it's all connected. So I feel like this week as well, you're going to be connecting the dots. And look what came out. Infinite possibilities. Where are my unicorns at? Where are my unicorns at? And we got infinite possibilities. We have mastery, inventor. Look at that. And then you have protector, supernatural protection of your inner knowing. So you can play and build your community. Like you're building a playground. Keeper of secrets. Greatness. And what is this? Yeah, protection. All right, so we're going to read these and then I'm going to close it out. All right, so we have infinite possibilities. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. We have mastery. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. We have supernatural, dragon. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Inner knowing. All right, you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. We have raccoon, inventor. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. That's that ant spirit, okay? Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Taurus, I love you guys. If you guys are members, I'm going to be jumping over on the member side, and we're going to take a deeper look at any tips or tricks that Spirit is going to provide for you guys on the membership side to stay grounded, nested this week, and how you can utilize the energy to work to your advantage. Okay. So I'm sending y'all lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey, and I'll see you on the other side, Taurus. Bye-bye.